Long ago, in the ancient land of Wisconsin, a group of nerds delved deep into the depths of Milwaukee Area Technical College. It was neither gold nor silver they sought, but knowledge of video games and the video game industry. They called this epic journey the Dev Quest.
Yes.
And flying.
Get on my level? Alright.
Do you know what Gyarados is?
Oh my god. Do you want me to look it up right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, look it up, Jason.
It's
not like we're
flying.
A Mega evolves into a water and dark.
Really?
Yes.
The Omega version of Gyarados is a dark type.
Yes.
Huh.
Gyarados.
It's not a flying type, though. I know that for a
It
fact.
is.
Just because it can use aerial ace?
Oh my god.
And when you're salty, then what?
I don't know. George, and then what?
Ha! That's Mega Gyarados, though.
No, look. That's water and dark. Oh my god.
It says types. Water and flying.
Yes.
Oh, that's Gyarados. Mega Gyarados. Get the fuck out of here. It's never been a flying type before.
It's always been a flying type.
It's never been a flying type.
Yes, it always has because it
On
came out
which,
in
like,
Gen
when
1.
did that start, though? Like, that started in, like, X and Y, right?
No, Gen 1.
No, it
Oh,
did!
yes, because the only dragon type in Gen 1 was the Dragonite line. It was intentionally made.
Gyarados can't even fly, man.
They can.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense that they would fly, would they? They don't really have, like, wings.
They can.
They
do
can't
in
fly,
anime.
dude. I've never
they're
seen
still-
a flying Gyarados.
But they're still flying types, though.
Yes.
I don't quite see the logic in that, but anyways.
I've never agreed with the typing, but these are the facts. Get on my level.
Of course. Alright. Welcome to the Dev Quest, the podcast where we talk about video games and the video game industry. I'm John Harwood, and I'm joined by...
Jason Wisniewski.
And George Madison.
And today we're probably going to be talking mostly about Pokemon Go. So, enjoy that.
Yeah, Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go! He's playing Pokemon Go. That's why he's not talking.
Or he's looking
That's not
into
really why. Yeah,
or he's looking into why Gyarados is indeed a water flying type.
That's exactly what I'm
Salty.
doing.
So salty.
Shut up.
Get on my level.
How is it a flying type? Like, what kind of nonsense is
Because
that?
it's a sea serpent.
What?
It's a sea serpent.
It doesn't I mean, if it had wings, I could maybe understand that, but Gyarados doesn't have, like, wings to fly.
Yeah, but it's modeled after, like, a Chinese dragon.
I guess,
They just
but,
go
like...
Chinese, they don't have wings. They just, like, fly through the air.
The Chinese dragons live in the water, though.
They could, if they wanted to.
What?
Probably. What, are you going to question a dragon?
What? It's a flying type, but it can't fly.
No, it can't learn fly.
That makes no sense.
That's pretty ridiculous.
I'm not...
Dude,
It's
what?
all your fault, Jason.
I can't, like, justify the reasons, but I can tell you for a fact that it's a flying type.
You are the one solely responsible for this not making sense,
Oh,
Jason.
man, yeah, I worked for Game Freak back in 1993.
That's
so
right, yeah.
I actually designed Gyarados. The year that I was born. you
Yeah.
know. Oh, man.
In most Pokédexes, it just says water, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
like
always says
like all the
water
ones I
flying.
know, like every Pokemon game I've ever played has only ever said water or water and dragon.
It's never said water and dragon, George. It's always,
has, actually.
It's always said water and flying. You need to understand that this has never changed from day one.
Which Pokemon game was that?
I don't know.
Which one?
That I played where it said water and dragon. I'm thinking.
No, none of them. I guarantee
I
it.
swear to God, it was.
I guarantee none
It
of
was
them.
probably wrong, but it doesn't mean I'm not. I'm pretty sure it said dragon. I was like, oh, it's a dragon type.
It
That's
looks like a
new.
dragon, so you just assumed it was a dragon.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So is Magikarp also a flying type, then?
No, Magikarp's pure water.
Well, that's dumb.
What is a Magikarp gonna do?
What is a Gyarados gonna
It just
do?
flops around. You guys need to understand
Opposed
the
to
lore.
the Gyarados who does nothing but thrash.
The Gyarados that does nothing but flash.
Thrash.
Thrash, yeah. What are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
like every Gyarados has the move thrash.
Oh yeah, it's like it was its signature move back in the day.
Damn near still is.
I mean, a lot of things can learn Flash. See, you guys need to understand that Magikarp and Gyarados are based off I think it's either Chinese or Japanese, can't remember, some folklore of a carp that swims its way up a waterfall, and upon reaching the summit, it transforms into a serpent. Like, and that's because it flew up the waterfall to get up there, and it transformed.
But it didn't fly up the waterfall. It swam up the waterfall.
But it's
So
symbolic.
To
Jesus.
what? That it transformed because it jumped up a waterfall?
Yes, it's a
That's
little
not impossible.
fish.
Fish do that all the time.
Like, you need
Weird parable, man.
Is there a salmon Pokemon?
a salmon Pokemon?
Yeah, because salmon jump up waterfalls and stuff.
They jump upstream.
Well,
It's different.
No, if there's a waterfall, they have to jump up that too.
Yeah, not
Give
like
salmon a little credit,
They
Jason.
live in creeks. It's not like a big waterfall. Like, if you look at the folklore, it's like a huge waterfall. It's like up a mountain.
It's probably exaggerated.
So it is a dragon, but it's not a dragon type.
Can it learn dragon
It's
moves?
a dragon, but it's not a dragon type.
Can Gyarados learn dragon moves?
It's modeled after
It
the
does
Chinese
dragon dance. Or
It
I've
does.
seen one that.
Yes, it learns like Twister, Dragon Pulse, Dragon Dance. It's not a dragon though.
But really, it's a dragon.
Visually it is a dragon, but because Gen 1 they only wanted the Dragonite line to be dragon, it was not a dragon. And they never changed it.
Wait, so in Gen 1, the Dragonite line was the only...
Yeah, they're the only dragons.
Why even have that?
Because they were supposed to be cool, like endgame, like here's your ultimate reward.
I guess,
That
but
guy's kind of a
yeah,
lame
Barney the
Pokemon like, if
dinosaur
you're not
looking.
watching the show, though.
Dragonite? I like Dragonite.
Well,
Yeah,
actually-
but it's a lame Pokemon if you're not watching it, though. Like, it's just Dragonite. Like, who cares? It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Dragonite is
It does
kind
do
of...
something. It's really
Dragonite
good.
kind of is just a dopey looking dragon.
Yeah, it's like
guy.
a Barney the dinosaur looking dragon.
Yeah. Also, okay, so are the only ghost types in Gen 1 haunt the Gengar line?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
There's a weird amount of
Yeah.
Pokemon lines that are just one type exclusive.
It's like Hauntar.
I mean, Gen 1 was weird.
No, it's not just. It's one more, too.
No, it's Ghastly, Hunter, and Gengar. But they're all sort of part of the
No,
same
you're right,
evolution
you're right,
line,
you're
yeah. Yeah, Gen 1's weird. But, we're past that. Almost in Gen 7.
I like how I started this off saying we're mostly going to be talking about Pokemon
Yeah,
Go.
but
And we said
Gyarados-
nothing about Pokemon
Yeah,
Go
but
specifically.
George doubts my Pokemon knowledge, so I gotta school him, take him to the Poke School. No.
Oh,
teach him.
Talk to the Poke Center.
Dang.
Gonna need a burn heal for that one, George. So Pokemon Go, I can't play it.
Yeah, Jason can't play it.
I mean, I can, but
Why not?
my phone's terrible, so it crashes every 5 seconds, and I can't take walks because it doesn't track on my GPS. I can't use the AR.
If it makes you feel any better, I can only play Pokemon Go here because nothing spawns by my house, and I can't go outside
Oh, really?
because
yeah.
I don't have 4G right now.
Oh.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I've got
Why did
4G. It just, in order for me to take a walk, I've got to be constantly closing it out and reloading it. And by the time I get through all that, the Pokemon might be gone. So it's really, or usually when I'm on 4G, if I click on the Pokemon to try and catch it, my game just crashes, and then when I reload, it's gone. So.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. It sounds like a lot of people are having this problem where it's like you throw the Pokeball and it goes into the Pokeball, but then it just freezes and
Yeah,
you
I've
shake
seen
it
that.
all.
I've seen that happen. It's happened to me a couple times, but if you reload it, you either have caught it if it would have been a successful throw,
Really?
or if they would have broken out, you won't have it.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I also learned the other day because everyone's complaining about the battery power that it sucks
Yeah.
away. But if you had actually downloaded it off of Google Chrome instead of the App Store, it actually uses less battery.
What? That's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know why, but that's what I did because I haven't really had a battery problem with it. It's just it saps as much battery power as any other app for me.
Is it stronger from Google Chrome, connectivity wise?
I don't know.
Is it because it uses a Play Store API? You think?
Yeah, maybe.
And so it's using excess power because of that.
Yeah. I didn't look in the article. I just saw the article, and it's oh, yeah, that seems like something that could be true. Maybe it's not.
Do any of you guys understand when you're when you're throwing a Pokeball at a Pokemon? Then there's the colored circle that closes and
It determines if you have a nice catch or a great catch or something.
And what does that determine?
Well, you get more experience points if you catch them.
Okay.
That's
don't
what I
know
originally
how it
thought
works,
too,
though.
But I had an orange circle today when I was trying to catch Nidoqueen. I did actually catch Nidoqueen. Thumbs up for that. But apparently, I think that's the difficulty, but how hard it is for them to stay in the ball.
Well, I think that's the color, yeah.
Yeah.
But when it retracts,
Oh.
I don't know. I
never
think
mind,
that has
never
to do with the
mind.
nice catch and great catch, but I don't know how it works.
Okay. So
Well-
we don't know if it has anything to do with how like the likelihood of actually catching the Pokemon is.
Well, that's the color. I think.
Well,
is the
yeah, but like,
likelihood.
is there like a higher chance for you to catch it if like the circle is smaller or larger?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think it's just how many points you get.
I think that's like that does actually determine like how easy, because like that's like you have to be into that circle, like that you want to be in that circle in order to catch it, or for it to be a better catch. So like it's kind of like how you throw the Pokeball. If you throw it wrong, then it's really not gonna stay in there. And like at least that's what I'm learning. That might not actually be the case. That's just kind of what it seems like.
Well, it seems like there's a lot of like mixed information because a lot of people tell me like, oh, you have to like make sure the color circle is as small as possible when you hit the Pokemon, and then other people will tell me no, it has to be like lined up with the bigger like white circle, and I just don't know who to believe. and it's unclear like whether, because I've caught Pokemon using both strategies, and so it's like,
If I had to take a guess, like
I don't
you
think
would
mine
aim the
changed it.
Pokeball and you'd want to try and get it in the area of the circle as it's receding, and the smaller the circle is, if you actually manage to hit that, you probably get more points for that.
Okay.
Because it's like precision shot.
right,
Did you guys know you can like do a spin ball when you throw it?
a spin ball.
Yeah,
Wow.
if you
I heard that you could, like,
if
do
you
a
mouse
curve
on
ball.
it, you can well yeah, it's a curveball, I guess.
Oh, okay.
You spin it around and then you throw it and like you aim the shot, it'll like curve over and hit them.
Oh,
And you get extra points for that.
really?
Because it's style points,
That's
pretty much.
interesting. Okay, I should
So you
try
just,
that
like-
sometime.
It's really fun. Like
Okay.
you can
What's that
also,
about?
if you throw and you miss, you can, if you tap the Pokeball again, you get it back supposedly.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh well, like when it bounces off, if you tap it again.
Yeah,
get
if
it
you
back?
miss, like if they break out,
Are these
you're not gonna
rumors
get
or
it.
these things you know for a fact?
These are rumors. I know about the curveball thing. I've done the curveball thing many times, but
All right, I gotta try tapping them with Pokeballs to get them back. Cause yeah, I'm like there are no Pokestops or anything near my house,
Oh,
so
really?
I have to like
my area is superb, which is all the
Oh,
worst
east
for
side,
me.
right? Yeah.
So we've got like a million Drowsies and Clefairies around my place specifically, and
Clefairy?
yeah,
Oh.
but I got a bunch of Clefairies. And if you go like literally a block from my house, there's a Pokestop, so I can actually get it from my house.
oh
So
cool.
if I can just keep refreshing that and get like I've got so many Pokeballs. But then if I walk down the street another block, there's two more Pokestops just kitty corner from each other. So I can get those, and I can pretty much, if I want to, I can infinitely
right.
get these Pokestops. But that's not fun.
Pokeballs? You get a lot of Pokemon. Oh,
You
I
get a
have like
lot of
100.
Pokeballs.
Yeah, I got like
I've got-
115 right now.
I've
so.
almost got like 200.
I think I've got like 21.
21.
So, yeah, I may need to wind up like buying them at some point. Like with real
How do you guys
money,
feel about
but-
the Stardust system?
the Stardust system? I mean,
The starters?
Stardust.
Oh, Stardust. I don't really mind it.
they need a way to like limit how often you can like level up your Pokemon.
Well, I think that's the Poke Candy.
Well, like that too, but like if you just have like a lot of candy.
See, I don't mind the Stardust. I don't like the Poke Candy.
Really?
It's really obnoxious. It just puts an arbitrary number of how many Pokemon of that kind you need to catch before you get to evolve it. And it's all random. And for someone like me who can't go on walk, when it's like extra random, it's like, oh, well, I'll never get these Pokemon. And that's really shitty.
I guess. Well, I think the idea is that over like a long time you can eventually get them.
I think they did that specifically for certain Pokemon like Magikarp in order like so you didn't just be like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah, so you get the
I
big
need
payoff.
5,000 Stardust, easy.
You get your big
Gyarados.
payoff, yeah, for that. But, I mean, 400, though. What is that? You need to get 120 Magikarps or something?
Something like that.
I think it's
That's
only
ridiculous.
wait, it's 400.
Because
I
you
think
get like three Poke Candy like a catch.
You get, 3 catch.
I think you need exactly 401 Magikarps.
Well, no, you wouldn't need 401 Magikarps.
Well,
You
no,
get-
because you get
You get three Poke Candy per Magikarp.
and then you can sell them.
Yeah, you can, so you,
You
get
need 33
4.
Magikarp.
You just need 33, really? Oh, wow.
Not
I was
30.
way off.
Wait, no.
It
Well, it's
can't be
33 point. Well, it's 400 divided by 3, so that's 33.
Well, do 400. Yeah.
Well, I'm counting if you get Magikarps and then transfer the ones that you don't want.
Oh, so 4.
Yeah, so it's
I mean, the ratio wouldn't be 1-to-1, like you put it.
right. Well, you would need 401 because you I mean you need 101 Magikarps.
Yeah, probably 100 somewhere around there.
Because
For 4?
It's
Oh, 'cause
yeah
400.
for 4. 4 times 100,
and then you need that one final Magikarp to actually evolve.
Yeah.
So
and that's absolutely
Yeah, you need-
ridiculous.
you need to catch
400
100.
Magikarp. That's why I don't like I don't want a Gyarados. That's where that whole Gyarados
discussion at the beginning came from. Yeah, you didn't hear at the beginning of that, but
like for anyone that does, getting 100 Magikarp is absurd.
You know, they have like a meme, you know, instead of like finding Dory, it's finding Gyarados.
Finding Gyarados.
Like,
that's pretty good. I haven't seen that.
Finding
I've
Dory?
seen a lot of, no. Well, I haven't seen that either.
the
But
meme
the
for
meme.
finding Gyarados.
I've seen a lot of memes in my day.
I thought that was hilarious, just like, because no one's going to find Gyarados, let's be honest. It's a deep sea Pokemon, unless you're like underwater, like...
Out in the ocean. I saw one where it's like there's a gym in the ocean. There's like a buoy or something that's a gym, and people have to like row out to it to get it. Like, that's ridiculous.
I love that actually.
Yeah, no, it's like getting people to go out there and be active is awesome. I mean,
And the world is just gone for it. Like,
yeah,
like
yeah,
you can
it's
see
the
like
way that
every like what 50 steps you see somebody else playing Pokemon.
yeah, and the way that it makes people come together is great.
Yeah.
I could be part of it, but I would be doing it without the game. What's the fun of that, right?
Right.
Like if I just wanted to socialize, I could socialize, but
Pokemon Go. I don't got it, but yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking about like just maybe bringing it along, seeing what it's doing as I can, and like being with those big groups, and then just bringing my actual DS and playing actual Pokemon.
They got I just joined this group for Milwaukee. It's called Pokemon Go SE, or Pokemon Go Wisconsin SE, or something like that.
Yeah.
And like apparently they're supposed to be getting together. I think it's next Thursday, either tomorrow or next Thursday. Like a large group of people downtown.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just I guess they either trying to catch or just like socialize or whatever.
They don't have a trading system yet, do they?
Not yet, but
They
it's gonna be.
implementing it.
Yeah. This is like the really base vanilla version of it.
Yeah, yeah. I've
Downloading
noticed
and
that.
trading is coming. They're gonna bring out those wrist things.
Right, right. Wait, those aren't out yet?
Those aren't out yet.
Oh, okay.
And when I was saying, like, I keep hearing rumors that they're not gonna make it to where you can fight other trainers. You can only fight like the gyms, and I was like, if
No,
they don't do that, it's
the
gonna be
fight trainers.
yeah. They should make that
Yeah.
because otherwise it'd be really boring. Like,
It was what was in the early commercials for sure.
Right.
it was right.
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought.
It was like a commercial with a guy and a girl in a bar. They lock eyes and think they're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
flirt, but
yeah. I
they have
remember
6
seeing that
Pokemon
one.
battle.
They
Yeah.
sent out like a Charizard and something else.
I don't remember what they sent out,
A
but
Charizard and a Blastoise and like.
and
battling.
there's supposed to be like group legendary events where like there's
that's
that one commercial for like there's a Mewtwo in Broadway, and like everyone in Broadway is like chucking Pokeballs at it and stuff. Like that looks cool.
So whoever catches it.
No, I doubt it.
Oh,
I was
that
gonna
would be-
say that'd be pretty upsetting.
No, it's probably gonna be like everyone battles it and you gotta weaken it and then you can catch it.
Oh, okay.
I
What
think that's a
team are you
guess.
guys on?
Valor.
Hey, yeah, Team Valor.
It doesn't matter. Like it's cool, but it doesn't
Damn it,
matter to me.
Jason.
I can't do anything with it.
I'm Team Instinct.
Yeah, I was gonna join Team Instinct 'cause I like Zapdos the most, but there's a lot of people at my workplace, which is a gym, that are Valor. So
Really? Isn't your... Who was that? Aren't there are like bars and stuff who are like pledging their allegiances to like one
oh
specific
yeah, you
team?
see all that sort of stuff.
Is 42
I
Ale
haven't
House
seen
doing
that,
that
but that's
or
hilarious.
No, we're being
all inclusive?
all inclusive,
Okay.
and
What are
we're
you, Team
using the
Instinct?
gym.
Get out of here! Like,
The gym has actually brought in a lot of business.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That like
Yeah.
local business are really loving this.
So we don't want to exclude anyone, but I've seen the pictures online are great. Where like if you're Team Mystic, you get 10% off your drinks or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's awesome. Oh,
they
it's
got like
great.
thing there's so many memes and everything like just going around from Pokemon.
Yeah, a lot of it is team
Yeah.
post things against each other. And
Yeah, like it's
hilarious.
I seen this one picture. It was like it's gonna sound racist because it is racist, but whatever. Like for the blue team, it's it's a whole bunch of black people with like blue mask or whatever. It's like basically they're the Crips. And then for the red team, they're like the Bloods or whatever. And then for I don't even understand this one. It's hilarious to me. But it was like a small family of white people, and they were Team Instinct. I was
Yeah.
like, what? Like,
Well, I don't know. I think the idea is that like the most competitive people for some reason choose red and blue, and like the people who are just kind of like there to like collect Pokemon become
Just
Team
having
Instinct.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of. I saw one comparing Instinct to Hufflepuff.
Yeah. That's what I was just gonna say. Is that it's like
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I think it's. My friend was really overreacting to them, and they're like, it's really getting on my nerves how competitive people are getting over something so dumb. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's just like anything else, like a sports team. always knocks on each other too. So
because
whatever.
now we're real life trainers. Let's be honest. That's exactly why.
Yeah, we are.
Now we all can be the very best, like no one ever was.
No, that's not true.
Can only be the very best if you have a good enough phone.
Yeah. You can't be the best if you're Jason.
When your Pokemon is like when it has like 10,000 CP, then you're the very best.
10,000.
10,000 CP.
I wonder what the cap's gonna be. And I hope they do make a cap because
they have to make
if they don't, like I was talking like in a couple months we're gonna see someone with like CP 1,000,000.
Right.
You've never beaten them, like.
Well, it doesn't.
Well, and then you get that
battles.
situation where there's no cap, and then someone's just getting into the game. There's nowhere they're gonna catch up.
Right.
Like they're gonna get to a gym, it's gonna be like, oh, here's a 10,000 Pokemon here. Oh, well, I've got a level 10 Squirtle. So
I feel like the cap is going to be like 999.
no,
It's not.
No,
No.
There's people at my gym that have been past 1,000.
Really? All right
Yeah.
then.
I think
thought
they'll
they were
probably
gonna
make it
cap
like
it at
cap
1,000.
3,000 or something like that.
I
Okay.
hope so. I thought they were gonna cap it at 1,000. But
Does the amount of
prove
like
me wrong.
Stardust that you need go up as you level?
To do the power ups? Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a lot though. I mean, you
It's
get
not
a
a
lot
lot.
more Stardust than you do get like Poke Candy or like you get Stardust from pretty much anything.
Yeah, you get Stardust just all over the place.
Okay.
So I'm not really worried about the Stardust. Like I think you get like 600 Stardust every time you catch one Pokemon. So.
Right. Are you guys like those people who like you like keep all your Pokemon and then you evolve like the smaller ones that you don't really like need them, but you evolve them for like the experience and for like the Stardust and
I've
stuff?
done that, but that's not the kind of trainer I want to be.
Oh, okay.
I keep trade like I was thinking about that, but then I thought about it like if I do that, then I'll never ever get like the final evolutions for any Pokemon. So like I chose not to do that. Like I just rather like I want to like if I'll have like a set team like because I guess you can pick 6 Pokemon to go out and fight for a gym. And since there's only 3 of them, you had the chances should be in your favor. So what I was gonna do was just pick. I was gonna get 6 strong Pokemon and just have that be my team, like per usual, and then the other Pokemon just like trade in as I need them just for like XP and stuff.
Right.
So,
Okay. That's neat.
I like to transfer mine, but
Yeah, I transfer
It's-
mine.
it's
that's what I
hard.
meant, like transfer.
yeah, it's hard though. So
You only get one.
again, these
like,
are just more of my complaints. I'll transfer one, and then I'll try to transfer another, and it'll crash, and I have to reload it. And I might get to
it
transfer
happens
another
for me
one.
too sometimes. Like
It's
it's just the servers. I think like since
no, the servers are bad, but they're not.
they're not horrible compared
Yeah.
to like to what they could be. I mean, like they
They've gotten
really
better.
got on like when the first day it came out. Like you really couldn't get on. Like you can make your character catch your starter and just sorry, our servers are experiencing issues.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
They're doing good work. There
Hopefully
was
they
just
just keep
a
updating
patch
it.
or something the other day. I saw
Really?
that. I saw my phone was like uploading, like downloading new stuff for Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I wonder
So
what it
they're
was.
working on it. I don't know. Hopefully
It
it's
was
just
probably-
server stuff.
Yeah, it's probably just like, minor bug fixes
Yeah.
and things.
Yeah.
Hopefully they like update it to where like it doesn't take a million years to start up. Like, well, it takes a million years here to start up. When I'm at home, it's like it just starts up in like 3 seconds. But the Wi-Fi here, I guess the Wi-Fi here is just
Nice.
really bad. Actually, now that I think about it.
I think it's alright. It's weird.
It's all right, but sometimes it's really bad. Like,
Yeah. Depends on
I'll
how many
see other
are
people online, and I'll be like, okay, I should be good online, and then I'll like try to start it up here, and it'll be like experiencing issues. I'm like, how? He's online right now.
Right.
Like,
So what do you guys what do you guys think of like there's so many posts about if you didn't play the games back at Gen 1 then you shouldn't be playing Pokemon Go.
I haven't seen that actually.
Oh really? I see them all.
But that doesn't make
everywhere.
sense because like, what about the little kids who want to play this game?
Yeah, right.
They weren't born.
No,
You
I
gonna
saw
blame
one
them for
that,
Like,
I saw one that specifically said if you aren't over the age of 15 then you shouldn't be playing Pokemon Go.
if you aren't over the age,
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
it's so stupid.
Yeah,
like,
it's
what?
Well, also, like I've got friends who just picked up Pokemon Go with like no prior Pokemon experience at all.
Yeah.
I
just
do as
because
well.
like they thought it was like a cool idea.
Yeah, I have a friend. I have 3 friends actually who picked it up. Well, no, actually, just 2 actually. One of them's named Joey. He lives in New Jersey, and he was telling me, he was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't know what it really was, but I know like a couple of my friends had it, and I picked it up. And whatever. Stuff's really cool. Like, but in New York, their Pokemon are so much better than ours. I think because like they've been catching like 700 levels, and I'm like,
Well, it
wow.
depends on your trainer level. It's,
Really?
yeah, like how strong Pokemon you have, your trainer level is more. the higher you get, the more strong Pokemon.
He's only like level 7 though, and he caught
Oh.
like a 700 Gengar, and I'm like,
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, if you find a final stage one.
oh
The
yeah,
higher.
of course, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Like, I don't get why people are complaining, because I've been a massive Pokemon fan my whole life, and just seeing like the sudden research popularity is just really good. Like, I know my sister, who I know she used to like play the games and collect the cards when she was a kid, but I haven't heard her talk about Pokemon in years. She's playing it again. She's getting really excited. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I have
Right.
something to talk to you about now.
Yeah, and if you
But-
get
Well, I mean, okay, that's not bad.
No,
I have,
no,
I have
I
another
understand
thing to
that.
talk about again.
Understand, yeah, sure.
if you remember, like my opinion of Pokemon was like that. I thought that the whole
Oh yeah,
I wasn't like I was just kind of like tired with the whole formula of like, oh, now you pick a starter and now you go explore the world and you like you fight in the same turn-based kind of thing that you've always have. And I'm super glad now there's actually like a Pokemon game that has sort of deviated from that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you
this
still
is-
picked your starter.
Yeah, that's
at the
true.
beginning.
Have you guys like
Right.
actually fought the gyms yet? Like,
I've tried. I've never taken one over because I have not very strong Pokemon.
yeah. See, I understand that. Like, what I thought was cool about like the battling system is like you can actually dodge, and I was like, yes,
Yeah.
finally. It's a lot more difficult than it sounds though.
So
But,
I haven't done a whole lot of gym battling. So can you like you is it like real time where you can actually like control what your Pokemon does?
you
You
mean
can
if you're a
control
gym
their
leader?
moves. Like,
Okay.
it depends on what kind of swipes you put in or something. I
Really?
don't really understand how it works.
No, so it's like what you do is to basic attack, which is like the first move. It'd be the top move, and it does the least amount of damage. You just kind of like tap, and then they'll attack.
Yeah.
And you have to wait for the bar to fill. And
Oh.
I'm not quite sure exactly how I did it, but like I think you have to tap on your Pokemon when the bars fill for them to do like their special attack, which
Oh,
would be
okay.
like their stronger attack, I should say. not
Is that what
special
that
attack.
means when you're looking at the moves and it's got like that bar on
The,
it?
like blue bar.
Yeah, I
Does
think
that mean
so.
like how long it takes to charge then?
I don't think so, actually. Like
Oh.
I don't really know what that blue bar is, to be honest
Hmm.
with you. Like
I just thought it was like power or something.
I did too. Like I think it might be that.
Yeah,
but-
I figured it was some sort of like charge meter or something like that because
Oh wait, actually that makes more sense now. Actually, like I think if you just tap it, then you do like the weaker move actually, and if you wait for it to charge up and then you press it or then you tap,
maybe.
yeah, that makes more sense.
so
Cause
you have to wait then.
you don't have to wait. I mean, you could just basic
Either
tap.
from either theory that we're creating here, you have to wait.
Right.
Yeah, well, I guess so because
Because
I
I feel
actually
like
have 3 bars, and I was like, what is this?
I feel like it would be better if it just like always charged, and then you could choose to do your basic attacks while your other one's charged, and then you can do your more.
I mean, that's what it
attacks later.
seemed like. I mean, that's what you can do. Like, you don't have to wait. You can just literally tap it, and then like when the bar fills, you can just I guess tap your Pokemon and do it. Because I was trying to fight the Hypno next door,
Right.
and it wiped all of my Pokemon except for my Nidoqueen. And it was this close. It was like really, really close to wiping my Nidoqueen too. And I was like, dang, this Hypno's powerful. And then like it did. I forgot the name of that move. Like, it's not Stealth Rock. I can't remember what it's called. Something Rock.
Stealth Rock.
It's not Rock Slide either.
I don't know what moves a Hypno would have.
No, not Hypno. My Nidoqueen. I apologize.
Oh, your Nidoqueen. Okay. Rock
It's
Slide.
something Rock. I can't remember, but it was
Sacred Rock. Wait.
No.
Is that a move?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't Rock Tomb. It was something Rock. Whatever.
Whatever.
But the point is, like, I did it, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, and then they have a really cool animation for it as well. I was like, that's really cool. And
Yeah,
he
they
was
got
like,
some
how'd
cool
you do that?
animations.
And I was like, I'm not quite sure, but the bar filled, and I pressed it, and then boom. It happened.
Yeah, because when I see my friends doing gyms, they just kind of like tap on the screen like as fast as they can, and then sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, and then you swipe left and right in order to
So
like
what dodging
dodge.
is?
But you gotta see that is actually kind of cool because you gotta time it. Like you can't just like
Oh, okay.
go over and expect it to be dodged. You gotta dodge it as if it was like a real Pokemon battle.
Right. Okay, that's neat.
What I think they should do, which is what they probably will do, is like they should have like not AR, like maybe Google Glasses, like with it, and then you don't have to look at your phone. I mean, I think that way is a lot safer. Like because your phone already vibrates when the Pokemon's nearby, so if you're just like holding a Pokemon, you're walking around, you can clearly see outside of the Google Glasses or whatever. it just vibrates. You can click on the Pokemon on your phone, and then like you can see the battle in your glasses. I think that'd be cool, but
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Be the next step.
it'd be the next step.
I know one day in the near future we'll have our completely VR Pokemon. And that'll be
Right.
that'll be the
Like
dream. We're almost there.
we are actually.
We've got AR Pokemon now, which is the good step. Bringing the Google glasses, and that's kind of a mixture of VR and AR.
I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, have you ever played either Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon XD?
Yeah.
I played.
You know, like how you can go into like a certain room or whatever, and then like they have like the virtual battles. You can like, I think they should have something like that. That'd be really cool. Like if you could just like, I don't know how that works though. Like I have no clue how that would even work. Like without like.
You mean like in
safe
real
work.
life, there was
Yeah.
like a holodeck type thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you just
holodeck.
like
Okay,
you just
that's
like
a- that's a-
transform. You're like in a different Coliseum, but you're still in your room technically, and like you could throw the Pokemon out. You can watch them battle.
I think that's still the pretty far future.
Yeah, that's
I'm trying to think like working with the Oculus and the stuff we have now.
I'm nothing like they're gonna make some. I already know they're gonna make some new technology that just like blows the Oculus out of the water. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
look how fast technology is coming.
Everything that we have now is just the Gen 1 of VR, so obviously it's gonna keep improving. That'd be good.
It'd be in our lifetime though. We'd be like 55 and just like,
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I'll be 6 years old and still be playing Pokemon. Oh,
Yeah, that's really funny that like we're gonna be like these old like crusty ass
crusty.
man. We're still gonna be like playing Pokemon and stuff.
They do. There's
Real
old
life
men in the
Pokeballs.
games.
What?
There's old men in the games that play Pokemon.
Well, I guess.
So why not?
But I don't know. It's just strange to me that like video games have this sort of stigma of being only for like children or for like youngsters or whatever.
Yeah, well,
The idea that someday we're
that's
gonna grow up.
society, man.
Yeah, that
Don't
we're
let
gonna.
society dictate your norms.
Right.
That's how it should. Like, I mean, but if you think about people, like all the people who like actually create the video games, they're generally like never young, like not even in their 20s, like 30s, 40s.
I make
So,
video
like-
games, George.
I also make video games, George.
Well,
What are
that's
you
now.
trying to
I
say?
think
I'm
you
talking
make
about,
video
like,
games too, George.
Whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, kids don't
all
make
the
video
good
games.
like not games like art level. I'm talking about like Hiroshima. Oh my
Hiroshima.
God.
What are you talking about, George?
Sure.
What's his
What are you
name?
trying
What's
to
this
get
guy?
at?
The guy name here. I can't even think of his name. The
What?
guy who made
Metal Gear Solid.
yeah, that guy.
What's his name?
But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, he's actually pretty young.
It's kind of young. Wow, I
Surprisingly
can't remember his
young.
name right now. All I can think of Hiroshima now.
Yeah, so like it was like Hiroshima.
I'm thinking
What?
Hideki Kamiya, but I think that guy is like
No.
black
Not
guy.
Hideki.
Oh, Kojima.
Yeah,
Kojima. That's
Hideo
his
Kojima.
name.
Hadiho Kojima.
Hideo.
Hadiho.
Hideo. See, it's gotta be. Hideo.
Yeah. I mean, kids don't have access to technology that could make games. I'm not really sure what
Even if
your
they
point's
did,
trying
would
to
they
be.
still make games though? Like,
It's-
no, probably.
they're-
Actually, never mind.
This technology is like getting more and more accessible every year. Though.
It is.
And so it's only a matter of time until babies are making games too.
My little
No,
cousin,
like,
babies.
cuckoo.
Oh man, there was an
Millionaire.
episode of a regular show where this guy was a developer and he's selling this product and the slogan was anyone can make a video game, and he made this thing where you put on this helmet and the game just is created from your imagination from that helmet. I'm like, obviously it's not real, but that's a really cool idea.
I haven't
Like,
seen
if
that.
we could get to
episode.
that'd be nice and
That's
nice and tight.
interesting. So is it like a video game like with actual like a goal with like a
Oh,
goal?
it was really bad. The goal, he was trying to make it for his friend, and it was for his birthday. So the goal of the video game was to reach the end of the level and get the birthday cake.
Oh, okay.
But it was bad. Like it was like one pitfall, and it got to the cake.
Another thing that
But,
always this is like huge tangent, but like the thing that always kills me about a regular show is that their technology is further than ours, but they're like in like the 90s.
They're like in the 90s or
Right,
something.
like
It's really weird. They're still doing the laser disc. Like,
right.
what a good show though.
I think so. That reminded me of an interesting idea. So like, what if like you developed like a brain scanner kind of like technology, and then you could like procedurally generate levels depending on what was in your head, and like you could like have other people like walk around inside your imagination and stuff.
I
That'd be
mean,
pretty
that'd be
cool.
really cool. That sounds
People
like
reading minds.
the year was 1977 kind of thing.
What's that?
Oh, not 1970. I meant to say 2077. Like, it sounds like a sci-fi thing in the future.
Right.
It'd be super cool. Maybe one day, but, you know.
I remember, like, the crazy thing, like, about, like, technology in general nowadays, like, even game-wise, you know, like, in games, what we do is we'd be like, oh, like, we kind of speculate. Like, let's say Call of Duty Infinite, or not even, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, right? Like, they're in the future, and they're like, oh, yeah, in, like, 2025, we should have guns similar to this. But, like, even, like, back in, like, World War II, they were like, oh, yeah, in 2016, we'll have flying cars. That's, like, not the case at all.
I was just at an event with some friends, and we watched the entirety of Evangelion. I'd never seen it before, but I never knew, like, the entire plot was based in 2015. Where there's like these giant monsters and they've got giant mechs and like all this advanced weaponry. I'm like, oh, when is this gonna roll around?
Right, like
I can't remember what it. I think it was that. I think it's like a song by like Flight of the Conchords or something like that. But it's about how like robots like ruled the world or something.
Oh yeah,
and it's like in the distant
the
future.
humans are dead.
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's like in the distant the year.
2008.
Oh man,
really?
I think it's 2008.
2008.
I'm just gonna cut my whole self out of the podcast.
No, there's another joke that in the show Harvey Birdman, where the Jetsons come back to like the present, and he's like, "You might not understand. We come from the distant year of 2002," and he looks at the calendar as 2004. Like,
that's funny.
That's such a good joke. I love that stuff.
I started watching Harvey Birdman, so
It's a
like
great show.
I think it's because you said something. Actually,
probably it's one of my favorite shows now. I just watched it.
Like,
wait, so they tried to go. So they tried to go to the past and wind up in the future.
No, they just because it was made in like the 80s or whatever.
All right.
And their future back then was like 2002.
Oh, okay.
So, like when that show was made in like the early 2000s or something, it was just funny like hindsight.
Right.
About what they thought the future would be. And it ended up creating this time paradox because... yeah.
Because they're from 2002, but that's not what actually happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, it's 2004.
Are you guys excited for Samurai Jack to come back?
Kind of.
Is it like a new one? Or
yeah, they're like... It's not a reboot.
It's no, it's like a sequel for Netflix or something.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack.
Because it's on Netflix, it's not going to have any TV censorship, so it's supposed to be like really violent.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm super looking forward to that.
I am, but like I don't see the need for the hyperviolence because
I guess.
Well, it was really cool back in the day, and they didn't have that.
Yeah. Well, in the original show, like none of like the like enemies or anything were actual like living things.
Oh, no.
They were all robots.
They were always robots.
And so you could like get away with like dismembering them.
If you ever fought like a real person and you chopped off a limb, it was always like a robotic arm or something.
Yeah.
You guys did you guys know that Samurai Jack is the professor from Powerpuff Girls'
Oh my god, that's just a theory.
Really? No, it's not, because Craig McCracken made both of them, and he actually said it. I was like, wow.
That's really funny.
It's not.
They're the same person, dude. Like, if you look at them,
they do look really similar.
They're like the same person.
They're not the same person. The Powerpuff Girls set in a modern time.
Right, that's why.
Samurai Jack came from like the Edo period of Japan.
Well, Samurai Jack does get sent to the future,
yeah,
so there is time travel.
But he goes from that time period to the distant future, like.
Well, maybe he gets sent back eventually or something.
Oh my gosh. I've seen it.
Maybe he had a baby before he left. Did you think of that?
Okay, maybe he had a baby, but then it's not the same person. Now is it?
What?
Well, I think George is arguing that it's just an ancestor of Professor. What's his name?
He said he was the same person.
No, I'm saying like they look like
yes,
for
they
you
look
to
like
deny
the
their
people.
heritage, like the fact that
they totally look like the same people, but they're not.
They're made by the same creator.
Yeah, but that's so.
You don't think he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have this as the ancestor.
I mean, he could have, but it's all subtext.
As a creator of
Non-canon.
things, as a like creator of things, I typically do think that a lot of my like games are like in the same universe.
In the same universe.
Yeah, so I think it's totally possible that actually like Professor Utonium is a descendant of Samurai Jack.
Yeah, and I'm not arguing that, but you said it was the same person.
I also think that's equally possible.
It's not the same. There's no way. Get in a fight with me about this. I will fight everyone.
All right.
It says, after 17 years, your Powerpuff Girls questions are finally answered.
Oh my god. You guys been playing any new games lately?
I've been playing Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight.
I've not heard of that one.
It's a Metroidvania game.
Nice.
It's really good.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
a lot like Dark Souls, actually, but it's more like 2D. And there aren't as many like RPG style options, but like the combat overall reminds me of Dark Souls.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
So I gotta play Axe and Verge.
I bought that too, but
Yeah.
the thing is, I'm making a Metroidvania game right now, but I'm actually not super familiar with like the sort of Metroid sort of formula. I think I'm more familiar with like the Legend of Zelda and sort of Castlevania type thing. So I kind of draw more inspiration from there.
I guess.
And so it seems like with Metroid, it's like a lot of the rooms are very kind of like samey. It's just like
Yeah. You should probably like the Game Boy Advance games from Metroid.
right.
Those are all really good in my opinion.
Okay.
There's only like 2, I guess, but I've been playing a game called Fury.
Fury. What's that?
It's kind of a top-down. It's a game where it's only boss battles, and all the characters are designed by the manga artist of Samurai Jack.
Really?
So I mean, all the characters look like they would belong in Samurai Jack. But it's so you fight these bosses, and they've got probably 5 or 6 phases to them each. You wear down a health bar, and it moves on to the next phase, and you only get 3 lives to beat them. And if you die, you go into your next life, you get all your health back. But then the boss gets all his health back from that phase. You reset that, you lose all your lives. You have to reset the whole fight, and everything is just learning the patterns of each phases and predicting everything. And you take your hits, but like each fight takes probably around 15, 20, 25 minutes each.
Oh, okay.
They're really fun. Like that game is it. If you have a PlayStation, it's free right now.
Oh, really?
On that whatever PlayStation, whatever network that you get games from.
PlayStation Store?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, my roommate has it. But,
Nah, they're not in the same universe.
yeah, no, they're not.
They're not.
We already established this. But, yeah, super fun. If you guys want to try that out, all the boss designs are really cool.
That's cool. And so it's like, what's that one game where it's all bosses as well?
I don't know.
I mean, I was going to say Titan Souls?
Oh, Titan Souls, yeah.
Okay. So it's like
Titan
that.
Souls, it's different from Titan Souls.
Okay.
Where Titan Souls is also really fun, but all those bosses are one-shot dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just gotta, once you expose their weak point, I should say, you gotta work at that, but as soon as you hit their weak point, they die in one hit.
Oh, okay.
Where these bosses, they take a bunch of hits, you go through a bunch of phases, and then you get cutscenes in between.
Really?
You have like this friend that helped you throughout your journey, and he just talks about stuff that's going on as you walk to the next boss, pretty much.
Huh, interesting.
Very fun. Also, welcome to Titan Souls. Titan Souls is also really fun.
Really? I haven't played it, but I've heard some good things about it.
Yeah.
And also some not good things,
Well.
I think. Well, wasn't there like some big drama between like the creator of Titan Souls and, who was it, Total Biscuit or something like that?
I don't care.
Oh, okay then.
I don't think so.
Really? I thought...
Oh man, wait.
His name's Total Biscuit.
Yeah, he's a reviewer on YouTube. I recommend you check him out. He's actually one of my favorites. But now that I think about it, there might have been.
Yeah. I think he just like said I think TV said something like sort of like critical about it, as he tends to do.
Yeah.
And then the creator of Titan Souls was like, no, don't even do.
Yeah, because I think what happens, they send him a review copy, and he said some critical things, but I remember he also said some good things. But
Right.
sometimes developers can be oversensitive.
Yep.
I know there was another issue with another YouTuber I watched, Shady Penguin, who was doing a Let's Play of that, and he had to stop doing it because of some sort of license thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, seems like that guy's a little oversensitive about his stuff.
Oh, okay.
Still a good game, though.
Right.
Check it out.
Okay, cool.
If you like Dark Souls, boss-style stuff.
Neat.
You been playing anything, George?
I don't know if I would. They're not really new games. I mean, this game, they're new to me, but not new altogether. I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition. We've already been over the Overwatch topic. There's another game I can't
Overwatch,
remember.
though. There's some news about that.
Oh, yeah, competitive play. I mean,
Oh yeah, that too.
what were you think? What were you gonna
There's
say?
a new character coming out.
Oh yeah, the healer sniper.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool idea. I don't think I've ever seen something like that.
I don't think I have either.
A healer sniper.
Yeah, she's got a sniper. If you
Actually,
shoot your allies with it, then they get healed.
Oh, that's
Speaking,
neat.
speaking
Okay.
of Overwatch, I don't know if it's just like for console, but Soldier 76 has been like buffed.
Really?
Yes, I mean like he's doing like when the game first came out, no one picked Soldier 76, and when they did pick Soldier 76, it really wasn't that much of an issue. Like his attacks did damage, and you know if he was good enough, he could have made the play the game still.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, like for console, they have just been like spamming Soldier 76. Like I went against a team of literally all Soldier 76, and we didn't get a single kill. The entire team did not get a single kill
Yeah, well,
because
I
he
wonder
can
if
do
they want
everything.
them. I mean, even before, I've done some games of only Soldier 76, and it was pretty hard to deal with, just because when you have 6 of them, it's pretty overwhelming, but
He
he's
can
always
do-
been, like, one of the YouTubers I watched described him as, like, you flank people and then you tickle them with your gun. Like, you don't do a lot of damage,
That's
but
not the
you're
case
always
anymore.
there.
That's not the case anymore. I mean, like he's been like doing like a massive amount of damage. Like I died. Okay, so this is how powerful he is. You know how McCree can literally just go up to you, stun you, and six at you. Game over, right?
Yeah.
Not only did Soldier 76 take all 6 of those bullets, he healed himself, killed that McCree, and then killed me, Diva, the tank with full health, while I was shooting him.
That McCree must have missed then, because there's no way.
No, I watched him hit.
He's only got
He
200
probably missed
health.
one shot, but like the fact that he had like this much health and he still survived, like, and I'm shooting the Soldier 76 as well. You
Well,
gotta
that's-
remember that as Diva, I'm on top of him and I'm shooting him. He throws the freaking heal down, kills McCree, and then he looks at me and he starts killing me with this much health, and he killed me. He killed the mech and Diva. And I'm like, what is that? Like, what just happened? Like, Soldier 76 has never been powerful like that, and he can do like everything now. Like, I mean, he could already do that stuff, but like,
He's
it's just
very
been really
versatile.
effective. Like, he can like sprint. He has like freaking grenade. It's not grenades. It's like
They're
rocket
missiles,
launcher,
yeah.
missiles, whatever, and like the machine gun. Like, so he doesn't die. Like, he's gotten worse than Lucio.
I don't know. I haven't played
Lucio's
Overwatch in a
quite
while,
irritating.
so I'll have to go back in and check it out.
Check it out, man, because it's ridiculous now.
I was thinking about going back and check out that competitive ranking stuff, but I don't think that's going to be for me, especially from
It's
what I've
difficult.
heard.
It's difficult. It's pretty fun. I like it. I like the way it's set up and everything.
I'm thinking I'm just going to keep Overwatch a casual game for me and not try and care about it that much.
On quick play, the teammates just don't care anymore. So it's like, so competitive play is the new quick play, I guess I should say.
Well, the thing about quick play is, like, when I go into that, I don't really care if I win or lose. I'm just trying to have fun with the game. Where
It's lame though.
it's a game. I
It
don't
is a
need
game,
to
like-
try and prove that I'm the best at everything.
I don't want to prove that I'm the best, but I want to actually not lose every time I play the game. It's irritating.
I mean, you don't lose every time if you're good.
I averaged 28 kills with Diva, bro. Like
28 kills with
28
Diva.
kills with Diva,
Ooh,
and
look
my
at this
team still loses by
Big
a
man
large
on
margin.
campus. That's
Like,
because you can't carry in that game.
exactly.
Yeah. No, I was just giving you a hard time, but yeah, you do need a well-oiled machine in order to win that game.
And it just kills me. Like, they can just have like one character who just kills everyone. Just one character. Like, they could just have May, like, and just like destroy the entire team. This is like,
This
what is
just turning
going
into
on?
It's just turning into a grape fest.
All right, we should probably wrap up.
All right.
All right, you guys have anything you want to plug or say or anything?
I've got nothing.
Okay. George, you?
No, I'm good.
All right, you can follow me, John Harwood, on Twitter at John Harwood Dev, and also on Instagram and Facebook with the same. What is that called?
External.
Who knows?
No,
Hashtag.
not
URL.
hashtag. The same like you know.
Username. URL.
No, what is that? Twitter handle.
There you
Well,
go.
it's the same handle, not necessarily for just Twitter, but it's John Harwood Dev for Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. John Harwood Dev.
And Snapchat.
Snapchat.
I actually don't have a Snapchat.
Oh, what a loser.
Yeah, right.
John Harwood exposed on podcast.
Also, you can buy my game on Steam. It's called Demon Hearts. It's pretty fun.
Hey, it's pretty good.
It is.
It's
good.
really good.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Love you.
Later.
Okay, what's with the fade out?
I don't wanna. I wanna fade out, so I don't have to edit in the fade out later.
Oh,
Goodbye. Bye.
The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the original speaker. These views and opinions do not necessarily represent those of Milwaukee Area Technical College.